Hey guys, DEK here with DEK Arcade. Welcome back to some more Elder Scrolls Online, my first playthrough of this game. Today we are going to go ahead and just do some Blackwood quests. There's also a little, what would it called? I guess a way of doing stuff to get more items. Because there's a house in here you could keep teleporting to. Okay, I got an instant that. Cool. So now, start going. So I believe if we run over here, and there's a quest that starts by the way shrine. Unless I already have it. Journal quests. I do have it. I am going to move the spark cast bar. Okay. I moved the broadcast bar away from the top. So I need to go left, up and left. And then out the door. Oh yeah, I did some leveling, so for 33 I also rearranged my skills. Alright.
You have my word.
So here's the guy.
If the counselor is in Leowin or the surrounding countryside, the Ivory Brigade will find her. You there! A moment of your time, please. Not now, citizen. Can't you see I have my hands full at the moment? I'm sure a guard or one of my brigadines can assist you.
You there! Speak to me! Why are you speaking to me? Stop it right now! What are you doing? It's not like I asked you to.
Interesting. She arrived a short time ago with a tale straight out of a mystery novel. She said that Emperor Leovic's former steward had been murdered by the Dark Brotherhood, killed over some secret pertaining to the Longhouse Emperors. She apparently has been investigating this so-called Longhouse Emperor secret for a while now. She approached Counselor Leviticus with news of the murder, and evidence to suggest the rest of the Elder Council were in danger. Counselor Leviticus has kept her close, while the two of them try to make sense of this so-called secret. I have yet to be made privy to the details. With Jirik's disappearance, I'll send Everly to check places the Counselor frequents in the city. Not now, citizen. Why didn't you say so? Leowin's problems are legion, and now the Wood Elf Archer's predictions seem to be coming true. Damn these old Imperial secrets. Counselor Jirik has disappeared, and the Ivory Brigade is already spread too thin for my liking. The Wood Elf, Everly Sharparrow, she brought news that the Dark Brotherhood was targeting members of the Elder Council, all because of some secret of the Longhouse Emperors. We took her warning seriously, but Jirik refused Brigadine protection.
Jirik's Manor or whatever is the place that you can
With that guild of
fast travel to
I'm
your
not sure
buddy.
what to think. but Jirik is missing.
And then keep looting
I
it
don't
to
have
get
enough
plans
brigadiers at
and
the ready to
recipes and
conduct a
stuff.
proper search. You look capable. So, care to earn some gold and help us determine the Counselor's fate? Here, let me update your map. These are places Jirik visits during her daily routine. If something befell her, it happened somewhere along this path. Meanwhile, I have Everly Sharp Arrow checking locations in the city. She was very eager to help.
Okay. Alright. So on the map, it looks like we're going here. So let's talk to the stable master. I don't think I can do this yet, but I don't know because I use a scroll. Yeah. Trainable in 45 minutes. Okay. So that's... Alright, this one. That's the only thing about this this part is the running back and forth. It doesn't take long, but it's still... Do you want to join the Brotherhood and the Thieves Guild? I haven't done that yet. Alright. Let me take my pie. Take the poultry. Alright. Yeah, so far I really like the Blackwood setting. I also just started watching, cause I didn't know they did it, was Critical Role did a Elder Scrolls Blackwood, campaign, like one-off. There it is. I've been watching that. It's not long, it's like 3 or 4 hours, but I watched the first like 20 minutes, I guess, so far. I really just wanted to play Blackwood.
You're not the counselor. Apologies. I heard you stumbling about and thought it might be Counselor Jirik. Oh, no one important, I assure you. I'm simply one of the counselor's aides. I help her with paperwork mostly. Run errands, that sort of thing. She initially refused the captain's offer, but she received a letter that made her uneasy. Last I saw, she was headed back to the city by way of the Eastern Gate. But she never returned to her manor, so I came to look for her. Please, find her.
Okay. I want to see a Brotherhood person. Is that... Okay, that's on the outside. Alright, on my magical elk. What the fuck is that? Oh. There we go. Man, I can't wait till I start hitting level 50. So I reset the skills. I took them out of crafting on this character. But what I might do is make like a human with just like a sword and shield, because I never use sword and shield. And just
over here.
Someone,
just kind of leave it.
anyone, help me!
Alright. Oh, there it is. And like, just make the guy with the sword and shield.
But Farrell, Leviticus, they were right.
Only level them up in crafting.
I was
Nothing
attacked.
else.
An assassin. You must warn the others. The counselors. Leovik's secret. It will be the death of us all.
Counselor Jirik! Damn, we're too late!
Or I might make him a sorcerer. Just don't put anything into his abilities.
Damn it, I'm too late. Poor Counselor Jirik. She didn't deserve to die like that. At least I don't think she did. Glad to see you, by the way. Did you happen to get here in time to see who killed her? The mark of the Dark Brotherhood. Just like with Farrell Lupus. Sorry. I'm working for Counselor Leviticus, the head of the Chamber of Legates. I came to Leowin to warn him after I stumbled across some secret concerning the Longhouse Emperors. It relates to something called the Four Ambitions of Mehrunes Dagon. I think they're Daedric weapons, but I'm still puzzling that out. I was working for Farrell Lupus before he was murdered. Found a strange tome with Daedric markings at his behest. Yeah,
Okay.
that's what brought me here. I found a list of names. Farrell Lupus.
Does this
and
change if
members
you
of the
are
Elder
part of the
Council.
Dark Brotherhood?
It said they all
Or
knew
do you have
something
just to
about
be
the
Dark
secret.
Brotherhood?
Since Farrell was murdered, I figured the others were in danger too. Looks like I was right. Let me have your map. I'll mark where Councillors Valeria and Sophis were last seen. Go warn them, convince them to take precautions. Then meet me at Counselor Jirik's manor in the city. Maybe we can find something to shed more light on this secret. I'll get the city guards to come and gather the Counselor's body. She shouldn't just be left out here. Then I'll head to Counselor Jirik's manor. When you're done checking on Counselor Valeria and Counselor Sophis, meet me there.
Alright, okay, so that's on the edge over there. I gotta say one thing, like the Fallout Plus thing and the ESO Plus, they're like required if you want to play this game and not like have a headache of like junk and stuff in Fallout or crafting in this game. But that shit takes up so much space. Alright, we got a warm Valeria. Hey! Your book.
Stay alert. I have it on good authority that I'm in danger. Step back and state your business. I have every reason to believe that my life is in danger. If you so much as make a threatening gesture, the Brigandine will dismember you. He has very strict orders on that regard. I was beginning to suspect as much. Very well. Tell me everything that you have learned. Leave nothing out. I want to hear it all.
I don't think the
Lucas,
Dark Brothers can like
Emperor
introduce
Leovick's
himself.
old steward? And Jirik as well? Gods, they are targeting the Elder Council. Anything else? Tell me. The slightest detail could mean the difference between life and death. The ambitions? I heard that term once before, years ago. I must go to Tidewater Cave. I have a cache hidden there, and I need to check my records. Meanwhile, I suggest you find Jirik's files. She kept them in a hidden compartment in her nightstand. Possibly. I oversaw the Imperial Treasury, so my records deal with expenditures and collections. I have documents going as far back as Emperor Morikar, possibly even Durkarach, and I know I saw that term someplace. I will see what I can find. Extremely well. We were rivals as well as colleagues on the Elder Council. It was that way between all of the counselors, I suppose. Her death is a tragedy, however. I will miss her. Possibly. I oversaw the Imperial Treasury, so my records deal with expenditures and collections. I have...
You always say this. Yeah, I got this. I was given the assassin personality. Matches really freaking good with a rogue. Okay. I saw that house that they had for sale last year. That vampire house. Basically, if you want to buy it furnished, it's like 130 real life dollars for that house. Like, it's insane, but the house is huge. Yeah, you go around the town. See if I can find any sky shards or anything running around. Or, some other shit. I need runes and shit. I think I'm gonna need mundane runes. Alright.
We weren't expecting visitors. Are you here to see the counselor?
They're free apples.
Are you here to speak with Counselor Sophis? I'm afraid my husband has taken our dog for a walk. Is there something I could help you with, perhaps? Danger? What are you talking about? Does this have something to do with that letter? And who are you, by the way? Captain Rianne? I see. Well, if the Ivory Brigade sent you, my husband likes to walk our dog Chero along the tree line. Go on and find him. I'll wait here in case he returns. My husband, Valen, received a letter from an old friend this morning. Pharo Lupus, Emperor Leovick's steward. I could see that whatever was in that letter upset him, but he didn't want to discuss it, and I didn't push him. Now please, go find him.
Well, he's probably dead, but you know. I'll take his shoes in case he's not. Alright. Yes. Sweet. It wasn't so hard. Dog. Come on. Come on, Cheerio, or whatever your name was. Ooh, it's a nice place to walk a dog. It's already dead, so probably might as well. Oh, there's a cave here. Simple blue banner. Sweet. Dark Brotherhood.
What's
Wonder if they have the
taking so
Blood
long?
Mother in this game.
They should.
Valen! No! Oh, Valen! Oh, my love! What happened? I thought Captain Rihan sent you to protect my husband! You know, Valen acted strange after the letter from Farrell Lupus arrived. He didn't tell me what it said, and I never asked. Before he left today, he gave me a sealed scroll, said to give it to Counselor Leviticus if anything ever happened to him. A scroll, sealed and bearing my husband's stamp. Take it. Give it to Counselor Leviticus.
Just take it, give it to him.
I hope it helps catch whoever
I could have been
murdered my husband.
the Brotherhood
I'll
guy,
summon the town guard.
and you just told me where he was, and I
They'll
just
help
killed
me
him, and I lied to you, and now I got the scroll.
My husband.
Yes. Okay. I was twirling a knife in front of you. Alright. Hey, okay, now that we go to the manor. So this is the part where you need to get to if you want to do the little exploit of getting unlimited stuff. Unlimited furniture and shit. This isn't like... It's how people farm Levian plans that they sell for like 50,000 gold, 100,000 gold, shit like that. I don't know what the closest door is to this place. Alright. So you can fast travel like if your friend is in this building too, or in Blackwood, you can fast travel to your friend after you loot all of this, and it will be not looted anymore, and you can come in here and do it. If you don't have a friend to do that with, if you go to the map, over here you got Pilgrim's Rest. That is a motel, an inn, that you can go get for free. So you could just fast travel there and it does the same thing. And that way it's free. You don't have to pay gold to fast travel. I believe there are, what's it called? Cooldowns, so, you know, if you end up getting a blue recipe or something, you're probably going to have to wait 10 minutes before you can find another blue. Same thing with like purple.
Hey, over here!
Might have to wait 15 minutes.
I'm glad you're here. I've been searching all over, but I could use your help. This place is huge. Why do rich people need so many rooms? Oh, but tell me, did you warn the counselors like I asked? Sophus is dead? Damn! Was it the Dark Brotherhood? What am I saying? Of course it was. I've torn this place apart, but
Why would it be
so
the
far I
Brotherhood?
haven't
No, it
found
was a
anything related
kangaroo.
to Imperial secrets or the ambitions. Maybe you can spot something I missed. I knew you'd be a help, but I didn't expect you to just have the answer the moment you walked in. Good job! Counselor Jirek's bedroom is upstairs. Let's see if we can find that hidden compartment.
Well, after I get done looting. Yeah, you can have infinite like mushrooms here too. Every time you walk in, there's one or two. Most of the time. Lockpick, obsidian, greens. And because this isn't stilling, because nobody lives here now. And then a lot of people, for some reason, don't pick these two up. The sword and helmet. I do, because, yeah. I want to dismantle it.
A hidden compartment? I love it! I mean, I hate that people have died, but... So, what did you find? Let me see that. That's a code, all right. Some of the other documents I found use something similar. You know, I'm really starting to hate all this secrecy surrounding the ambitions. Good idea. We need to report in to Counselor Leviticus anyway. Let him know what we uncovered. If he has a qualified scribe, great. If not, I know someone. They helped me with those other documents. Let's go to Leowin Castle and talk to Leviticus. I can't help feeling that once we solve the secret of the Longhouse Emperors, we'll know how to stop the Dark Brotherhood from murdering any more of the counselors. I'll see you at the castle.
What's my inventory look like? Pretty bad. Okay, so I'm going to... fast travel. So we got some really good shit earlier, because we did it, me, Steven, and Bianca did this for like fucking 12 hours of just fast traveling to each other and going back. Here's this house, by the way. So I got my chest, got bookshelf. But can I buy another chest? And how much does that be? Don't know. Workshop? Screw it. Yeah, got my orc chandelier, brazier, my pets. What's this guy? I didn't know someone's singing here. Okay. Left, left, right. And then awful. Give me all of this shit. See? Infinite mushrooms. And I guess apples too. Barrel usually has seaweed or wheat in it. A lot of pumpkins you get here too. Hoping now that I'm on camera I'd get some good shit. Beef stew. It's a blue recipe, I probably won't get enough now. You can tell a lot of people do this. I'm gonna grab a sword this time. Okay. Skills. No. Not what I want. Supplies. Ooh. Also, I was going to, what's it called? Somerset to do all the crafting rift and shit. Man, this place is great. So, here we go. That's not it. Oh, but that... So, this is the crafting area. On the other side of that building is where you turn all that stuff in. Or actually, no, you turn it all right here. So this is where you turn in all your crafting writs. And this is where you do your crafting writs, right here. It's perfect. So, let's go ahead and get some room. Research, alright, that's still going. Kill that. Alright, so now I go here, inventory, so slow. Boom. fused. There we go. Just trying to get some more room. It still has an hour left. I said not to refine anything, so I'm going to stop doing that. And that should have cleared a good amount, yeah. We'll do the crafting work later. Right now, let's go ahead and go to the castle. I'll probably do the crafting where it's on my own after I get done streaming. Oh, no. Bianca and Steven bought this house. You get both. It's pretty cool. They put a dragon right here. The one that you get for 4,000 or 3,200 if you have plus. Oh yeah, this is your main thing, like, this is your hobby, hell yeah. More power to you. This is what you enjoy doing. Support Bethesda and ZeniMax. Oh, I thought that was that lady.
I need your report, mercenary. Word reached me that Councillor Jirik was murdered. What about Sophus and Valeria? And did you find definitive proof that the Dark Brotherhood is our culprit?
You mean the letter with the
Black
handprint?
Symbol of the Dark Brotherhood. I wish Jirik and Sophus had allowed me to assign brigadines to protect them. At least Valeria, however reluctantly, agreed to a military escort. Did you and Everly uncover any other information? It appears that Councillor Leviticus's trust in the Wood Elf was not misplaced. Very well. You and Everly can head in and talk to the Councillor.
Oh yeah. I'm amazing.
Captain Rian and the Ivory Brigade will deal with the Dark Brotherhood. We're perfectly safe in here.
Your damn empire, Leviticus. It no longer exists, but it still causes us trouble.
You must be the mercenary that Captain Rian told me about. And I see you're working with Everly Sharparrow. Good. Good. I assume you have something to report. I'm listening. Damn it all to oblivion and back. I should have taken Pharaoh Lupus more seriously when I received his letter. This is definitely the mark of the Dark Brotherhood. Anything else to add to this? Yes,
Nope.
that's the Longhouse Emperor's code. Only a handful of Imperial scribes can decipher it.
Maybe
I know one.
I'm gonna make an ode sorcerer
I'll send for him at
who
once.
only does crafting.
Meanwhile, we must warn the remaining counselors on the list.
And
Eivor,
maybe blood
Valeria,
magic?
Itinia, and Vandacia.
I think it's called Undaunted.
Very
on here,
good.
something like that.
I've sent messages to Itinia and Vandacia already, as neither of them are currently within Leowin's jurisdiction. I need you to go to Fort Blueblood. Councillor Eivor has taken refuge there, but I'd prefer to have her here in Leowin.
Okay.
Everything we do now must be swift if we are to get ahead of this. Go to Fort Blueblood and convince Councillor Eivor to return to the city. She'll be safer here than at the fort. Sadly, no. Whatever Leovic confided in Pharaoh Lupus and the others, whatever he ordered them to do, he kept it a complete secret from me. I suppose he assumed I wouldn't go along with anything illegal or Daedric, and he was right. I was, but the Elder Council was made up of almost 24 counselors. According to the list Everly Sharparrow brought me, only 7 counselors were privy to this secret. Make that 6. I have no idea why Leovic listed me among that group. Who knows what was going through Leovic's head when he wrote that entry in his journal. Varen and his rebels were literally pounding at the doors of the palace at the time. And Leovic wasn't totally in his right mind even before the rebellion.
Huh. Okay.
Eivor has always had an affinity for the Imperial military. When she received her letter of warning from Pharaoh Lupus, she sent word to me, told me she was going to the fort, that the soldiers would protect her. I fear she is badly mistaken. Only a token force of Brigadines guards Fort Blueblood. If the Dark Brotherhood is truly our enemy, I fear a lone assassin can bypass the fort's defenses with relative ease. Eivor would be better off here in the castle. Go and bring her back at once. Sadly, no. Whatever Leovic confided.
Okay, well, I'm going to Fort Blueblood.
Fort Blueblood? That's to the east across the river. I'll meet you there.
Oh, what am I doing? I have a companion I can be traveling with. Collections, ally, companions. Come on, Mary.
What's on the docket today?
There we go. Sweet. That fort is something right out here. Here we go. I think you have to give them a mount or they won't be able to mount up. Like, you have to have an extra. But I think I tried it before and she wouldn't get on a horse. See, you can take the roads if you want, but there's so many, like, fucking stuffs you can find not taking the roads. Like, here's iron right here. But there's sky shards and shit that give you skill points. There's runes and shit. Granted, a lot of runes I find you could easily see from the road.
Look, Councillor Leviticus and Captain Rianne sent me. I need to see Councillor Eivor now.
And what about my sister? She hasn't been seen since she took the Counselor her meal.
Counselor Eivor was very clear about this. She doesn't want to be disturbed.
Oh, she's dead.
Another mercenary. Is our Ivory Brigade so enfeebled that Captain Rianne must resort to hiring sellswords? Look, as I told the Wood Elf, Counselor Eivor was quite insistent. She doesn't want to be disturbed. All right, enough. I can see when I'm being overruled. Very well. I give you permission to enter the watchtower. Counselor Eivor's safety is now in your hands.
She's already dead.
Lurius? Oh, something about his sister. She's another servant here at the fort. Works in the kitchen, I believe. Apparently, she brought the counselor her meal. He says she never returned, but the servants look for any opportunity to sneak off. The counselor demanded we protect her. Said her life was in danger, but refused to give me any details. Imperial confidentiality, she insisted, above my station. I put her up in the watchtower, and assigned a couple of brigadines to guard her.
Okay.
Oh no! Counselor Ebor's been murdered! The Dark Brotherhood's calling
Black Hand.
Of course they tore out the pages and took them, just when we were so close to finding out more about the ambitions. It's only stealing if you get caught, right?
Oh, I already have that one.
Ebor's meal is still warm.
So
what happened to the servant that delivered it?
you see the green, the purple right there? Smoke? It's supposed to be a plate of food on the desk, with that coming off of it. For some reason, it's not. I haven't talked to you yet. That's probably how they got in. You got a rope right there.
We have a door locked from the outside, a dead counselor, and a missing servant. Did the assassin take off with both the torn-out journal pages and the servant? Anyway, they not only murdered Eibor, they probably know how to find the ambitions now. See that rope hanging from the top of the tower?
Yeah,
Bet
see?
my bottom acorn that's how the assassin got in and out. But the missing servant, something about that is knocking on the back of my head. And why would the Dark Brotherhood take those pages? Maybe, but everything I've read about the Dark Brotherhood never suggested they would be interested in weapons of war, if that's even what the ambitions are. Damn it, we're loosing arrows in the dark here. Let's tell Commander Orton about Eibor.
She died on your watch, bitch.
So, will Counselor Eibor be returning with you to Leowyn? Am I finally going to be able to get my fort back in order? Murdered? Gods, keep your voice down. Do you want to start a panic? Tell me what you found in the watchtower. Let me see that. A black handprint. The sign of the Dark Brotherhood. But where is the servant, Talais?
That's an awesome fucking calling
She
sign, though.
involved in this fiasco? And how did she and the assassin get out of the watchtower? My brigadines never left their post. Well, that explains some of it, but not all. We need to locate Talais. Since you're already involved and working for Captain Rian, I want you to quietly try to find Talais. Start by talking to the other servants in the kitchen and dining hall.
Alright. Better read all of
Your
this stuff.
sister is fine. This one is certain.
Then where could she be? She would never neglect her duties.
Probably found a dark corner and someone to snuggle with. This one does that all the time. Pleasant days, visitors. How can this one assist you? Ah, Talais. She worries her brother so. She asked me where we kept the hot root flakes. Counselor Eibor sprinkles them on every dish. I told her they are in the pantry, but you need the key from the kitchen to unlock the door.
Okay, well that seems very important.
All right, grab a broom and start sweeping.
What? No, that's Therese' job.
And do you see Therese anywhere? No. Then start sweeping.
I don't suppose we have anything to cook.
I already know that one.
The servants come to the kitchen to mutter and gossip. This one will not have it. Misaba asks that you do not distract them overly long, as they are already naturally lazy. What is it that you need? That young woman. She has not returned from the watchtower, so her chores remain undone. And she took the pantry key with her when she went. It is no longer hanging on its hook. That is a clear violation of the kitchen rules. A clear violation. The pantry is in the cellar, but the door is around the side of the building. Therese mumbled something about how the counselor loves hot root flakes, grabbed the key and the tray of food and went off. This one hasn't seen her since.
Well, I'm looking for her with my elf friend and... Where are you? Half-naked drow? Dark elf?
I suppose now I have to do Therese' chores as well as my own. She owes me one, and I aim to collect. She took the counselor her meal and hasn't returned. Did you check the watchtower? Ebor's a little old, but maybe Therese decided to improve her station, if you catch my meaning. Ebor reeks of fear. Maybe Therese finds that attractive. Well, she's been acting like a frightened guar since she arrived. Stays locked up in the watchtower. Only lets a single servant in at a time. And I hear she's been burning papers. Documents of some kind. She's scared out of her wits, if you ask me.
Yeah, well, she's dead, so...
Before we check the pantry, let's talk. So, what did we learn? Counselor Ebor was frightened, but that's understandable. Interesting that she was burning documents. Her journal indicated that she knew more than the others. And Therese visited the pantry before heading to the watchtower. Couldn't hurt. And every mystery novel I ever read taught me you should
She dead in the
always
pantry?
follow up on every clue. Even the ones that seem insignificant.
Well?
Let's check the pantry and see if she was looking for more than hot root flakes down there.
She died in the pantry and Dark Brother brought the food to him? Seems kind of considerate. Be also hard to do, climbing down a watchtower with a plate of food. Or did Dark Brother find a way to get over here? Is that a red horse? Cool horse. You're not on the stable. You suck. Yep, she's dead.
Is that... Why would the Dark Brotherhood murder... Oh no. We need to talk about this.
Yeah, well... There's no books in this one. Yet there is.
Alright, I think I figured it out. The assassin followed Therese down here, murdered her, and took her place so they could gain access to the watchtower. Pretty clever, but they didn't have to kill her.
No. Saying Dark Brotherhood walked straight through the guards and they let them in this little place? What? That doesn't make sense. Plus the rope ladder.
No, not from what I've read anyway. I thought they only killed those whose names appeared on their contracts. I can't imagine anyone asked them to kill a poor servant.
Yes, but we still need to check on Counselor Valeria. And someone needs to go to Gideon and make sure that Counselor Vandacia is all right. Can I leave those tasks to you? I want to return to Leowyn and consult with Counselor Leviticus. Oh, good point. Before you head out, report to Commander Orton. Tell him what happened to Therese, and how we think the assassin slipped into the watchtower undetected. His brigadiers need to be able to recognize an imposter when they see one. After you report to the commander, make contact with Councillors Valeria and Vandacia. Valeria went to Tidewater Cave to get her records, and Vandacia works in the Gideon courthouse. Cracked acorns! I suddenly had the weirdest feeling come over me. Yes. No, I don't know. We were talking about the counselors, Valeria and Vandacia. Suddenly I had a premonition. It was brief and disturbing and mildly unpleasant, like the dreams I've been having. But this is the first time while I was awake. Remember I told you about that strange book I found? The one with the Daedric writing that I can't read? I've been having bad dreams since I found it, and the dreams are becoming more frequent. This time it happened right while we were talking. It was just a flash, but it was accompanied by a feeling. I felt a sense of overwhelming evil, all tied up in the figure I saw in my mind. Like someone held a portrait in front of my face for just a moment and then pulled it away. It was one of the waking flame cultists, I think. Someone powerful, in command. A dark silhouette wrapped in a cloak. I'll never forget the feeling it invoked. It was like a wave of hopelessness. We can deal with this later. Let's get back to it.
So we gotta find the Pandora's box to give you hope. Alright, let's go tell that dude his sister's dead. Actually, I don't even know he's here. We'll let the commander do it.
All right. You talked to the fort's servants and rummaged around in our pantry. What's the verdict? Did you find the missing servant? That's... Oh, that's horrible. Are you sure? No. Of course you're sure. No one would lie about something like that. I'll tell her brother what happened and send someone to tend to her body. Gods, what a day this has been.
At least I don't have to tell him. Goodbye. Complete 1. Oh. Okay. Well, I'm closer to this one on the right.
If you're going to kill bugs, at least kill fetcher flies.
Forgot about this bitch. Don't like you grabbing insects out of the sky. There we go.
Get back, you fetcher!
Ooh, cotton. Mind if I do? Alright, so we're here. Sky stone, sky shard. Oh yeah. Okay, there's a cave. What, down here? Yeah, I don't know where this person is exactly. Oh, there's a rune. That's the water.